Grimworks Productions. Hey guys, Romantics here, bringing you another Thursday review for the Grimworks Productions. And it looks like Zur is at the reef again. He's only at one place at the reef. And let's go check out what he's got. Nothing to say, Zur? Fair enough.
If I am here, it is the Nine who sent me.
Ooh, okay. That's why you're an agent of the Nine. Got it. Alright, so let's see what we got. Legacy Engram, which is a chess piece. I say don't waste your strange coins on that. Let's go ahead and see what the Titan has. Eternal Warrior, 350 with just intellect and strength. But Inverse Shadows, increase super energy gained from killing minions of the darkness. Gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of the darkness, as well as innervation bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. Now, let's look at this. Resolute, gain unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. We have reviewed this before. It's not very good for your Titan, so if you're maybe tight on strange coins and you're a Titan, do not get this. Let's go ahead and go to the Hunter class, something that I think we've also reviewed, the Knucklehead Radar. Again, 350 with a Disciplined Strength build, and it has Inverse Shadow, increased super energy gained from killing minions of the darkness, as well as Ashes to Assets, finally got it, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and Infusion, replenishes health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. Now, the exotic perk is Sensor Pack. Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Still not very useful. Especially if you're a hunter, you have way better exotics. I mean, if you're a Blade Dancer, you want to go with Shinobu's Vow. If you're, a Night Stalker, you want to go with, what's it called? The Graviton Helmet that gives you, Shade Set. And if you're maybe a gunslinger, you might want to just run something like Bones or something like that, maybe Frosties. But yeah, I say if you're a hunter as well, go ahead and save your strange coins. Now let's go on to the Warlock, the Impossible Machines. Defense is 350 of course, and it is intellect strength to build with Snap Discharge, increases melee attack speed, which is good. Impact Induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits. Auto Rifle Reloader, increases the reload speed for auto rifles, as well as Machine Gun Loader, increases the reload speed for machine guns. Now, Lightning Rod is the exotic perk and unlocks a Stormcaller subclass node, Landfall for free. On casting Storm Trance, fire a bolt of lightning onto the ground, creating a devastating shockwave under you. Now, if you don't have these for your Warlock, I suggest going ahead and get them. Landfall, I believe, was nerfed in the April update when they had done that, but still good. I don't know if you'd want to run something else with specifically for Stormcaller. When I do run Stormcaller, I tend to use this more often than not. But I would say if you are a Warlock, go ahead and get these. They're pretty good. They're not the best, but they are something that is useful. Unlocking Freefall, Landfall is really good. Now let's get to the Juice. The Suros Regime Auto Rifle, 350, has a decent rate of fire, pretty good impact, range is a little bit lacking, stability greatly lacking, reload okay, magazine size 33. Now let's go ahead. Field Choke, more range and impact, increased recoil. Linear Compensator, more predictable recoil, slight boost to range and impact, more recoil. Smart drift control, uh, predictable, controllable recoil, and penalty to range. Um, hmm. If it was really up to me, I'd probably use linear compensator. I don't know if smart drift control is really worth it. The range debuff, because you really do need range with your auto rifles. So let's see. You also get spinning up. The longer this weapon is fired, it fires. The longer this weapon is fired, the faster it fires. And then there's focus fire, which when zoomed, this weapon fires slowly but causes additional damage. Also, Suros Legacy. Bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on a kill. Also has Hammer Forge, improved range and accuracy, and Lightweight, which when held, this weapon grants +2 character agility, so it actually gives you a +2 to your movement. You want to use Hammer Forge for the range. Of course, Suros Legacy. Now, this is really where a lot of people disagree. I tend to use spinning up just because I like the faster rate of fire. It says that it gives you a better stability. Not too sure how much that actually is, but I do like the spinning up more than the focused fire. The focused fire does seem to be, uh, in theory, should be better, but in practice doesn't really. The time to kill is just too low. So I would say mess around with it. Maybe you will like that slow rate of fire, or maybe you're like me, you like the higher rate of fire. Um, but again, it really doesn't start speeding up until halfway, which is when the Service Legacy kicks in. So that's why they tend to run this combo right here, just because it fires bullets faster, which means that you're gonna get to the bottom of your magazine faster, and those will feed each other. So when I use it, I most likely use uh, linear compensator, smart. But you know what? Smart drift control would probably be better because you're gonna gain that back with Hammer Forge. So yeah, smart drift control, spinning up, Service Legacy, and Hammer Forge. Just the way that I would run it. If you do have the strange coins to shell out, go ahead and buy this. It's a pretty good auto rifle. It's probably one of the only auto rifles that I actually use, and just because I like it. I just like the colors. I like the way it, the way the spinning up works and all that. So I would buy that. And let's see what ornaments he has. He has the Shock Hazard, which is for the Zalo Supercell, and Born in Fire. And this is for the Young Wolf's Howl, the exotic sword that you get at the end of the Rise of Iron story mode. Now, you always want to make sure that you stock up on a few heavy ammo scents and your 3 of coins, which are your best friends. If you want to re-roll some stuff, go ahead and get some glass needles. I might do that right now. But overall, it's a pretty bad week. Um, Nothing really useful for Titans, nothing really useful for Hunters. Something useful for Warlocks, and the gun, if you like auto rifles, go ahead and try it. And I guess that's it for now. Remember that you can always look forward to a Thursday review every Friday, as well as our Destiny podcast here at Grimworks Productions, and that is 3 opponents down. Now, also, we did start a clan, so if you do want to join the clan, we really don't have any restrictions, just don't be an asshole, really, and you'll get into the clan. And you can message us, run PvP, PvE, all that stuff. Just go ahead and go to Bungie.net or use your Destiny app for iPhone or Android, and go ahead and search 3 opponents down, and that's the number 3 opponents down. And go ahead and search that. Send us a request, we'll review it, and you'll get you into the clan. like I said, just don't be a jerk. That's all we really want. And that seems to wrap up the Thursday review. Kind of sad that he didn't bring a lot of good stuff. He just kind of brought meh stuff. But either way, like we say at the end of every one of our Three Opponents Down podcasts, see you at the tower.